gravel bikes. Here we are again, Cody Ogle from cycletraveloverload.com. Gravel bikes, not just gravel bikes, but flat bar gravel bikes. I'm going to share some of the best in this video. I made a video like this in the past and it did quite well. A lot of you guys were really thankful and sharing some more bike options as more and more have come out over the years. This video is going to showcase some of the newest 2025 models, and number one is something that is really interesting. I'm really a big fan of it. So we'll start off from number 10 to number 1. Make sure you stick around for number 1 because it's the perfect flat bar adventure gravel bike. It's gonna start a war in the comments. So many people get butthurt about the idea of flat bar gravel bikes taking over what was apparently 90s mountain bikes. There is quite a bit of a difference, especially with geometry and all of that. If you are still thinking they're the same, check out this video up here in the top right corner. Hopefully that settles everything once and for all, but I doubt it will. There's going to be more comments in the comments down below questioning the legitimacy of gravel bikes and the future of them being a trend and all of that. However, it still fascinates me, and there's more and more gravel bikes that are coming out, and it's exciting. It's exciting to see the evolution of bikes. So continuing to ride the gravel bike trend, let's get into this video. Bike number 10 is the Giant ToughRoad SLR 2, and similarly the Giant Fast Road AR2, but this bike is considered a fitness city commuter, while the ToughRoad is technically classified as a gravel bike. And it stands out as a decent entry-level gravel bike option that punches quite well above its price point, with a focus on the highest strength to weight ratio of any Giant aluminium frame set. The frame geometry itself puts the rider in a balanced position, promoting efficiency and stability on those rough roads, paths and trails. And the composite fork upgrade is a smart choice that enhances rider quality while keeping costs fairly reasonable. The defused seat post deserves special mention for its vibration dampening properties, which is great when you want to go on those harsher terrains and having that extra comfort. Component-wise, you get a Shimano 2x9 speed drivetrain, while the Fast Road AR2 features a full advanced composite frame set that's more than 200 grams lighter and optimized for speed on mixed surfaces with up to 42mm tire clearance. The ToughRoad is purpose-built for genuine off-road adventures, and you get a 50mm tire capacity. Comprehensive rack mounting system, protective X-Defender padding on the top tube, which makes this bike genuinely expedition ready platform rather than just a fitness bike that can handle light gravel. Bike number 9 is the Sunpede Kepler Pro. This is one of those bikes that you guys mentioned in the comments saying, where is it? Why can't I see it? Why isn't it in the video? On a video that was filmed a few years ago. I'm proud to say that it makes it into this video, and it stands out as an impressive value proposition in the hybrid bike category, particularly for riders seeking a performance-orientated machine that bridges the gap between road and gravel cycling. And what strikes me most about this bike is how Sunpede has managed to pack premium components into a competitively priced package while maintaining thoughtful design choices. The aluminium frame with internal cable routing provides clean aesthetics, and you get the carbon fiber fork, which significantly reduces the weight and enhances comfort on those longer rides. And the geometry appears well balanced for both urban commuting and light off-road adventures. You get hydraulic disc brakes, and it comes with quite skinny 32mm Maxxis tires. You get a single 42-tooth chainring up front and 1132 cassette. And most customer feedback consistently highlights the bike's comfort and its versatility, with riders really appreciating how well it handles both when daily commuting and recreational riding. And the carbon components, including the seat post, fork and handlebars, add refinement while keeping weight in check. Bike number 8 is the Reid Firetrail 2. Again, another alloy framed bike with carbon fork setup, with quite a decent gear setup depending on what configuration you get. You get the option for 700C by 45 Kenda tires, which is decent for this bike's dual purpose nature. But what really impresses me about the Firetrail 2 is its thoughtful geometry and component selection. You get 700mm wide handlebars with 15mm rise, creating a confident upright position that's ideal for those long adventures and urban commuting. You get hydraulic disc brakes, plenty of stopping power, and comprehensive mounting options make it adventure ready. But these first three bikes, they're nothing particularly special. However, they're great, just mid-range, flat bar gravel bike options. But we're getting into the more juicier stuff now, and these bikes are more optimized for adventure cycling, and they have a bit more character. If you guys want to be a part of a new adventure cycling community of fellow bike travelers, I'm starting up a community. The link will be the first link down below in the description, where you can get together with fellow bike travelers. If you have any questions about any of these bikes or any other bikes that you're considering, drop a comment in the community, and there's going to be people there who will answer your concerns and help you figure out which bike is best for you. And also inside that community there is a course to help you figure out which bike is best for you as well. And you'll also be included in monthly giveaways and exclusive bike industry discounts on some of the most premium bikepacking and bicycle touring gear. So make sure you're a part of all of that. Bike number 7 is the Lavish FB. It's an adventure-ready, budget-friendly flat bar gravel bike. This is a bike that has made the list many years in the past. It's not just another hybrid pretending to be adventurous. It's actually a purpose-built urban weapon which borrows the bones from the brand's drop bar gravel bike range, but transforms into something uniquely thrilling for city exploration. Again, you get an alloy frame paired with the carbon fork, the same foundation as the drop bar Lavish models, but re-imaged for flat bar freedom. You get 47mm Maxxis tyres for trail confidence, but also decent road speed. And then the frame is also peppered with multiple mounts for bottles, guards, and all your bikepacking gear, while rack mounting options are actually quite limited. It's also worth mentioning that some of these bikes mentioned in this video, especially the next one, have been featured in our best gravel bikes under $1,000 because they just boast extreme value for quite little money. That brings me to bike number 6, which is the Marin Muirwoods. It's genuinely a practical flat bar gravel bike that doesn't compromise on fundamentals, and at just under $630, it's a complete bargain and an accessible steel bike. Technically considered a commuter bike, it has really great gearing, and it offers that stability and sturdiness that you get in a steel frame, which makes it fairly decent for bikepacking adventures. And yeah, it's heavier at around 28 pounds, but what sets this bike apart is that climbing prowess. You get the micro-shifted Vent X 10-speed with a massive 1151 tooth cassette, which provides an incredibly low 20.7-inch gear ratio for climbing, which is perfect for conquering steep city climbs and gravel grades. And the upright geometry with the flat bar setup and the relaxed head angle prioritizes comfort over speed, creating supremely stable handling whether navigating traffic or exploring fire roads. Full fender and rack mounts, hydraulic disc brakes, and a generous tire clearance of up to 2.2 inches makes this bike a versatile year-round commuter or weekend adventurer. Bike number 5 is the Marin DSX. This was also a bike that's available for under $1,000 for some models. However, this specific one that we're including in today's video is the FS, which means front suspension. It doesn't just blur the lines between gravel and mountain bike. It's one of those bikes that is completely erasing them, going against popular belief and what a lot of people have been complaining about in the comments with 90s gravel bikes and gravel bikes being a whole marketing scheme. I think there's something here with bikes like this. Offering a 60mm front suspension travel fork for those hard changing off-road adventures, Marin have created something that's genuinely hard to categorize, but undeniably fun to ride. Depending on what model you get decent componentry with Dior drivetrain. It is an alloy frame, but I believe there are carbon options. With that suspension adjusted geometry, internal cable routing, and comprehensive mounting options for mudguards and racks. You get Shimano hydraulic disc brakes, And it's a bike that's perfect for long distance commutes, gravel rides, and exploring off mixed terrain, offering a comfortable upright riding position and the capability to handle dirt paths. And the DSX FS sits in interesting territory because it offers suspension capabilities typically found on much more expensive bikes. And it's positioned for those riders who want gravel capabilities but refuse to compromise on comfort when the terrain gets rather rough. Embracing its identity crisis, it's unapologetically both gravel bike and mountain bike, delivering genuine off-road capabilities without sacrificing on-road efficiency. So you get, the best of both worlds. Bike number 4 is the Specialized Sirrus X 5.0. This bike stands out to me not just for its eye-catching design, but for how radically it reimages what a hybrid bike can be. The patent pending compliance junction literally removes the traditional seat tube, creating a striking open space between the seat stays and the bottom bracket that delivers engineered vertical compliance without sacrificing lateral stiffness. This Fact 9R carbon frame works in harmony with Specialized Future Shock 1.5 suspension system hidden in the head tube, providing 20mm of front end travel that's so subtle you barely notice it working. And the combination creates what Specialized call the smoothest ride in its class. But is it a gimmick? That's the question. It sure does look interesting. And it's rolling on 38mm Pathfinder Pro tyres with room for up to 42mm. It handles everything from pavement to gravel trails with confidence. And paired with SRAM NX Eagle 1x12 drivetrain with a 38-tooth chainring and an 1150-tooth cassette, it gives you plenty of range for those steep climbs while keeping things rather simple. It is a bit pricier and a significant investment for a hybrid, but that sculptural carbon frame and the comfort it delivers makes it feel like you're getting something truly special and unique. Bike number 3 is the Bombtrack Outlaw. And I had to include a steel gravel bike or a few steel gravel bikes in this list. A belt drive flat bar gravel bike. The Outlaw stands out to me as the ultimate low maintenance flat bar gravel bike for riders who want to ditch the grease and complexity of chains. This single speed beauty features a Gates carbon belt drive system instead of your traditional chain, freeing up the constant maintenance required. The frame is thoughtfully designed with a double-butted 4130 steel construction that provides durability and comfort, while the sliding dropouts allow for perfect belt tension adjustment. Bombtrack has included practical touches like a pre-installed front rack for hauling supplies or Saturday night's pizza run, multiple bottle mounts and fender capabilities for year-round riding. Rolling on chunky 650B 47mm WTB tyres, the Outlaw delivers impressive float over rough surfaces while maintaining efficiency on that pavement. No gears, no worries. It's pure riding enjoyment, whether you're commuting through the city or exploring gravel paths with a front rack loaded with supplies. Along with Shimano hydraulic disc brakes, they provide reliable stopping power even when that front rack is loaded up with groceries or all your camping gear. Bike number 2 is the Velo Orange Pass Hunter. Available as a steel sole conversion project, available with just frame set, there are some flat bar gravel bike builds that kind of blow my mind. The Pass Hunter represents something special. It's not just another frame with different handlebars, but a complete philosophy shift towards classic steel touring values. Originally designed for gravel riding, sports touring, and even the weekend club ride, the Pass Hunter becomes something entirely different when converted to flat bars. It's a foundation as a versatile platform that welcomes customization. Owners have successfully converted Pass Hunters to flat bar configurations with excellent results. And it's a bike that's very comfortable with the ability to add those wide, high volume tires. That steel construction provides comfort for long distance, with many riders completing long adventures without any comfort issues. The Pass Hunter's touring heritage makes it an ideal flat bar conversion candidate. Designed for light touring rather than fully loaded touring, it excels at bikepacking and basket packing. The comprehensive mounting points support various load configurations while maintaining ride quality. And for an off-the-shelf frame that's no more than $1,000, it's pretty great. Riding gravel, single track, or even smooth roads, it does everything pretty well. Okay, bike number 1 is the Scott Scale Gravel 20. This is a true flat bar gravel bike with mountain bike DNA. It represents an intriguing crossover concept that bridges the gap between a radical mountain bike or a very comfortable gravel bike, and it's surely the perfect option for many enthusiasts. What makes this bike particularly compelling is Scott's bold decision to apply their proven scale mountain bike DNA to the gravel bike category, creating something genuinely unique in the market. And it's a really nice looking bike. The aluminium frame construction using scale alloy 6061 custom buttered tubing with a cable integrated system provides an excellent strength to weight ratio while keeping costs reasonable, combined with the scale rigid HMF carbon fork with tapered carbon steerer. Not only saves significant weight, but also improves compliance over rough terrain. That's a crucial factor when you're pushing 2.4-inch tyres through challenging gravel sections. And that's the thing, the bike's most distinct feature has to be the ability to accommodate up to 2.4-inch tyres, which is where the mountain bike heritage really shines. This tyre clearance opens up terrain possibilities that traditional gravel bikes simply can't handle, making it genuinely versatile for everything from fire roads to technical single tracks. And the lightweight wheel set complements this compatibility perfectly, providing the rolling efficiency needed for longer gravel adventures.